After that we have the cxp export as well. So both the host and services commands give us a means of saving our query results into a file. The file format is a comma separated value, or CSV, that's what I call it, followed by the -o with the path and the file name. The information that has been displayed on the screen at this point will now be saved to the disk. So I can just type services -s http -c port 192.168.16.132, and I could again go and type -o and the exact place where it is at root slash, let's say the space was test and http period csv. It will go ahead and save the comma separated value over there. So after that we could type host -s linux -o slash root slash test slash linux.csv, and it will only search if you had that CXV folder over there. As we have it, it's searching. After that I could just go and if I wanted to read, I could type cat slash root slash test slash linux period csv. So since I don't have anything over there, it won't be able to read. If I go and type linux, it will still won't be able to read because we don't have anything over here. If I wanted to go and reach the http, I could type http and it will show me whatever there it was in the http file. So yeah, that's how we could go and do that. After that we will that would be it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial I'll be going ahead and teaching you about the credentials and gathering different information through the HTTP server. Or let's do one thing. I'll just go and complete that in this tutorial only. So if we could also go and gather credentials by typing creds, and it will show us all the wanting credentials. The credential command is used to manage found and used credentials for targets in our database. Running this command without any options will display currently saved credentials. So as with the db_nmap command, successful results relating to credentials will be automatically saved to our active workspace. Let's run the auxiliary module mysql login and see what happens when Metasploit scans our server. So I'll just select auxiliary. Let me check. I'll use just type mysql. I'll just first search for the mysql login. Okay, I have it in the auxiliary version, so I'll just type use auxiliary scanner mysql login. Perfect. So once I have over here, I'll just go and type run and I'll see. As you can see, it has failed to validate the rhost since we don't have the rhost. So I'll just type set rhost 92.168.13.12. some random digits, and if I go ahead and run, it will go ahead and run the specific module towards that, and it will give me the specific stuff. If I wanted the credentials after I have run that, I can just go and type creds and it will give me the saved credentials. So we can see that the module was able to connect to a MySQL server, and because of this Metasploit saved the credentials in our database automatically for future reference. So during post exploitation of a host, gathering user credential is an important activity in order to further penetrate to a target's network. And as we gathered sets of credentials, we can add them to our database with the creds-a and we could command, and we could actually go ahead and save that. Okay, I don't think it will go ahead and quit. After this, we can also go ahead and type the credentials along with the IP address, the port, and the administrator, and we could go ahead and gain access to that. So you just type credentials -a and 192.168.12.132. Look, wait, let me go back. Okay, and I just type credentials and -a and 192.168.12.132 -b. That means the port would be 445. I want to access it as administrator. Perfect. And the password would be hash. I go ahead and do this, and after this I could straight away go ahead and get the credentials. And once I have compromised the system, one of the objective may be to go ahead and receive the hash dump files. So I could just go ahead and type it something like loot to go ahead and gather these commands. So from either a Windows or Unix system, in an event of a successful hash dump, this information will be stored in our database, and we can view these dumps using the loot command. So it would be loot and not the capital L. And once we have all of these sessions by exploiting and post gathering, we can straight away go ahead and type the loot command to go ahead and gather information. So that's it for this tutorial, and that would be end of the database session for the Kali Linux. In the next tutorial, I'll be starting in with the session hijacking and the secure layer stripping.